Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here, and I really do hope you're doing well. Happy New Year! Thank you for joining me on this wild walk. It's great to have a walking partner. We're just going through some ancient woodland. Found a little body of water there. In my new MTP combat gear, it's so warm. It's unbelievably warm. It's great. I really recommend it. The fact that, especially as you saw probably in the last video, the fact that this goes, I don't know if you can see, it's a smock, and it goes right down to just before my knees, means that you can sit down just on anything, which is great. I used to kind of be a bit wary about sitting down on things because your trousers get wet, it soaks through really easy. Not anymore. If my voice sounds a little rasp, I must apologise. I've had the man flu, the lurgy, over Christmas period, so it was just after New Year actually, and my voice is still recovering. I'm feeling great, feeling fine, but I feel like $1 million, but I am not particularly healed in the throat region, which means that I sound a bit like, I don't know, like some kind of blues singer, some cool ass blues singer. More and more people are finding my channel that literally aren't into the types of things that we like, and I put it on my Facebook and I share it around, and it's getting people asking me questions. One of the questions that I keep getting asked is, what do you do when you're outdoors? You know, you go outdoors, but what do you do? And it's a question that actually kind of like perplexed me. Because I tell people what I do. I say, look, I go out into nature, I set up a hammock, I make myself a cup of tea, brew myself a cup of tea, and kind of just sit there. And they say, well, you know, you can do that all indoors. We've progressed. It's like, you know, it's 2016 now, and we're in the modern era. We can do all that at home. We don't need to be surviving outside. And do you know what I say to them? For me, it's not about the survival. It's about the luxury of being outdoors. And that for me is a nice thing. It's not the same. If I might go and make a cup of tea at home and sat on a sofa and just relaxed and had my own sort of solitudinous thoughts, that is not the same as though I were to go outside, set up a hammock, sit in the hammock, brew myself a coffee, or not a coffee anymore, I've given up coffee, but brew myself a hot drink on a fire, and then just reflect on my thoughts while in nature. It's very different. I can't quite pin down why. I know, of course, we're in nature, so that's nice. It's lovely, beautiful surroundings. But why is it different? Do you have any ideas why it's different? Let me know if you do. I'll try and muse on that for a second, though. Why could it be different? I think for me, being out in nature literally just makes me feel different inside. It's awe-inspiring. When you think about it, nature, the outside aspects of nature are our natural environment. Perhaps it's a psychological thing. Deep down inside, I don't know where I am now, so I'm just having a look around. I think deep down inside, perhaps we have this urge to be out in our natural environment. Who knows? I think I'm going to go this way, actually. Or am I? I just don't want to get lost here. Yeah, so there's this urge to be in our natural environment. But there is a great mental aspect to it as well. I mean, there's a self-reliance aspect to it. The fact that you can go out anywhere. You know, if I stopped right now, there's a tree there, there's a tree just there, put the hammock up there, there's wood, I'm looking at wood, I've seen a few deadish pine trees back there, split that open, baton them open, get the fat wood out of them, start a fire, have a drink on that fire, there's water source back there if I wanted to purify some water. You know, there's a lot that I could do. There really is a lot that I could do. And it's self-reliant, and I could do it anywhere. Pretty much anywhere. Of course, you can't always hang your hammock everywhere, but you don't always need a hammock. It's a real nice feeling. There's also the feeling of just being outdoors as part of nature. If we stop right now, yeah, there's sort of a motorway in the distance, so there is sound of cars, but there's birds chirping all the way around, preparing for spring. It's a bit away, but it's been a warmish winter, so I think they're getting ready for spring. Silence as well. Aside from that sort of background car hum, which you can't get away from much in the UK unless you go into sort of deepest depths of Wales or Scotland, where there's really deep national forests. Even then you hear occasional car, because we've built on a lot of the UK. But I tell you what, the feeling of oneness, it's not something that's very easy to explain, because of its psychological nature. It's more of an emotion rather than a physical thing, a tangible, describable thing. I know emotions are describable, but what I mean is it's not describable by me in this moment. It's very nice. I mean, why? This is a genuine, open to discussion thing that I really want to happen in the comment section down there. So let me know, why for you is going out, doing the things that we do outdoors, different for you than just sitting at home and doing the exact same thing in the comfort of your own home with all the modern technology? Why is that different? I think for me, the self-reliance, just reflecting back on what I've just said, and I think the self-reliance for me is a really big part of it. I really do enjoy just being able to rock up anywhere and to have the luxury that I would expect at home, but in nature, and to feel comfortable. Some people don't feel comfortable. I've taken some people out into the woods before just to do that. They ask me, let's go and do a bit of this bushcrafty type stuff that you do. I take them out into the woods, we sit down, start making a cup of tea. They start getting worried people are going to moan or come over, ask us what's going on, why have you got a fire? They worry about being in their natural environment, their natural habitat, Strange, isn't that? That's modern life for you. Modern life has got us to the point that we worry about doing things in our natural environment in case someone's offended or we just worry about it. But they don't feel comfortable some of the time. Some of the people I've taken out just don't feel comfortable. They don't get it. I'd love to be able to get it. I'd love to be able to, after this video's been up for a while, have like a discussion where I can point people to, or I can take the key points and say, look, this is why we do it. I'd love to know why. Guys, I think I've talked about this for long enough. I'd love to talk to you about it more, but I think that's it for now. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts. Tell me why you think we do these things out and about in nature. Is it preparedness? Is it about being able to survive in nature? Is it about just getting away from the grind of your everyday life? Is it about getting out of the house? What's it about? Tell me in that section down there. And until the next video, take care. Bye-bye now.